So, 120 ounces per day. Good. Yes. Rock on. That's exactly it. I was just gonna get to that. But I wanted to give a couple of quick tips on it. One of the things that I would recommend for women is to hit 8 ounces before and during meals. Just as a good rule of thumb to start. So in between meals, you're doing the eight fluid ounces, trying to work up to 12. And then men, working on 12 before and during meals, and then working on up to 16. Trying to shoot for like about a gallon to a gallon. For about women, I think it's a gallon, but men, I would shoot for about a gallon to a gallon and a half. Sounds like a lot. It's like 12 of these bad boys. So that's what I'm going to do. I fill these up and I just set them in there and do one a day, and then I know I'm getting it done. Or not one a day, but one box a day, I should say. So that's kind of been my goal and my plan. One of the things that I learned from a physician a long time ago, just grabbed a glass right on. There you go. I inspired somebody to grab a glass of water. That's all I could hope for in doing this, right? So, one of the things that I learned from a physician, and he used it in a very general purpose for like wounds and stuff, but he also kind of shared it over, and I thought about it more. But the solution to pollution is dilution. And so if you think about, water and its benefits to our body, that kind of applies, and I thought that was tough. It's like 10 years ago I heard that. It's stuck with me ever since. Solution to pollution is dilution. So the kidneys love you, the bladder loves you, flushing all it out. And when you're detoxing and getting rid of crap, it's just the best way to do it. The body and it helps with cutting that hunger fix. A lot of times we get feeling hungry, but yet it's not hunger, it's water we're needing. And so if we really drink a lot more water, we can really stave off a lot of that hunger too that's miscommunicating, because that same signal to the brain is the same thing. So so get that water in. 8 ounces for women between and during meals, and working up to 12. Men start with 12 before and during meals, and working up to oh man, I'm freezing. How's my connection, guys? Tell me if I'm freezing. I'm so sorry, I didn't know. How's the connection, guys? Is it okay? Froze. Let me see. Try and switch spots here. Tell me if it gets better. It's good here. I'm good. You're good. Okay. All right. Well, sorry for those that are freezing, and not just in the East Coast or in the snowy weather, but or up north. All right. Yeah, maybe if you're freezing and I'm not, then best thing you can do is jump on out and come back in, and hopefully that fixes it. But again, we were just recapping. We were just talking about water intake. So getting lots of water. Solution to pollution is dilution. It flushes your system, gets toxins out, helps with the crappy Ohio weather. Must be. Yeah, sorry about that. That's why I moved from Michigan a few years ago. I couldn't do with the cold weather anymore and the crappy weather and all that stuff. Ugh. I grew up here in California, moved back in 2000, and then came back here in 2013 and said I couldn't do it anymore. So I'm happy to be back in Southern California, loving it, loving it, loving it. So it's warm and it's wonderful. So anyway, so how are you guys? How much water have you guys gotten in? Share with me. I'm curious to know. And what ways do you measure your water? I really, really want to know. I love to learn stuff because there might be a cool way to do it. It's mild there too. My parents are in Michigan saying the same thing. It's been pretty mild. I haven't seen much snow. They had one big deal of it, and that was it. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, beautiful here in Michigan. 50s. Yeah, it's crazy. I remember hit and miss a few years being like that back east. Okay, have 24-ounce bottle of water. So that's cool. Okay. And what's your plan on using it, the 24 ounces? How do you use it? Just sit it on the desk and then write it down, or you just keep track? Oh, 5 degrees Celsius. Okay, okay. I'm not smart enough to know the Celsius, so I think it's like 30 degrees difference, maybe? I don't know. I cheat and use my app. 5 in a day. Cool, cool. All right. Very cool. All right, well, I appreciate you guys getting on the scope. Again, drink lots of water. One more recap, just 1 liter bottles or more a day. Good job. All right, all right. 1 liter bottles. All right, cool. And do you guys write it down, or do you just kind of keep track in your head? What do you do? for me, I just get so busy and I can easily forget. So I just, like I said, I use like it's 12.7 fluid ounces, and I just like have them in the fridge filled up. They're glass, so I get to throw them in the Nuker Fitbit app. Okay, cool, right on. That's good. Yeah, so like I was saying, I use these and I just kind of know that there's 12 in the deal. Fitbit, all right, right on. That's cool. Does it send out a reminder? I'm not familiar with the Fitbit. I know what it is, but I don't know the details. That I know people use them as competition and stuff. Yes, that's good. Yeah, that's why I'm asking the questions too, because I'm trying to get people's ideas too. I mean, if there's a simpler one, if the Fitbit reminds you and just kind of chimes you, that's really cool. Or do you look at just log it? Okay, okay, got it. Boy, maybe they'll come out with a way to remind you. That'd be really sweet, like a little chime or alarm that goes off. I bet you there's an app for that now that I'm thinking it out loud. If someone comes up with one or finds one, let me know. I'd be curious. Okay, MyFitnessPal will remind you. All right. I use my macros to track, like, because we're doing PFC every three, which is the protein, fats, and carbs on the diet. iPhone can do that. Oh, yeah, I guess you could set up alarms. Is that what you're referring to there? Anyway, all right. Well, I appreciate you guys' time. So I'll let you get going. Just encourage you to drink that water. Again, 8 ounces for women before and after meals, or in after meals, and then during meals, excuse me, and then working up to try and get up to 12. Try to get to a gallon a day. I think the one thing I found, especially with doing this PFC every three, just the new eating plan, I'm thirstier than ever. I don't know if you guys are experiencing that or doing it, but oh man, you balancing that blood sugar out, eating every 3 hours as you're supposed to, like a baby, and just I'm seeing results. The energy's through the roof, and I'm telling you, I've never not had cravings ever in any diet I've ever tried, and so it's rocking it for me. And I'm thirsty as all get out. So I don't feel like I can drink enough water. And I know I'm doing it because I'm urinating enough, and that's good. I mean, I'm a nurse, so we can talk about urine and feces and all those things, right? Anyway, all right, we'll keep it G-rated, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, I encourage you guys to just get that water in, keep it going, and I appreciate your time, and I hope you have a blessed day. Take care.